Welcome to the Toastmasters Conference 123. And we're here to first introduce Ruby Talavera, UTM.
Please help us welcome our District Director, Chris Nelson. Our PQD, Program Quality Director, please come forward. And we have our Club Growth Director, Leslie Benfield, Distinguished Toastmaster. We have our PRM, Public Relations Manager, J.D. Thomas. Club Growth Director-elect, Delian Payton Sutherland. Anyway. Okay, now I'm going to take my seat and turn it over to my co-MC, Ali, but he's going to be speaking much later. But right now, we're going to turn it over to our one and only Sergeant at Arms, Florette Nags.
Thank you so much, Ruby. We really appreciate you for helping us with our protocol this morning. Welcome, everybody, to the District 123 Inaugural Conference! I am so excited to be here and to see all these beautiful faces here, not just on a screen, but in real life and also on our screen. So thank you, everyone, for attending in person and virtually. We are going to have an amazing day together. We have so much on our agenda packed for you. We are going to be starting with our parade of banners. Just a couple of logistics. If you do need the washroom, it is outside to the left. And please respect the mask wearing and the social distancing as we are still within the pandemic rules of the school. Ready? Yeah. Okay, so we are going to start this morning with our parade of banners. So please welcome in alphabetical order. You may stand if you are able.
Okay, so the first, we have Division A. Next up, we have Club 4782, Markham Toastmasters. Hitesh, look at him. He's strutting his stuff right on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Okay, next up, we have Division B, District 123. Very nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her strutting here. Nice. Show it. Show it. Show it. Love it. Next up, we have Brampton Toastmasters. Brampton in the house. Brampton. That's right. Look how many awards they got. Love it. Club 2347. Next up, we have Shenu Toastmasters. That's right. They know what they're doing. Look at that. Club 3372733. Next up, we have Raising Champion Advance. Yeah. Now that's a name. Club 5 586451. Next up, we have Ajax Pickering Toastmasters. Hoppa! Club 345425. Next up, we have Division C. That's right. Look at him. Look at him. I hope he doesn't get dizzy when he comes down here. Nice. Awesome. All right, next up, we have Advanced 123 Speakers. That's right. From Toronto. These guys must be advanced. Oh, no, you got to go down. You got it. All right, next up, we have Division D. Nice. Next up, we have Division E. Deborah strutting her stuff. That's right. Next up, we have the City of Oshawa. I love this name. We have the Embassy Toastmasters next up. From Oshawa, Ontario. Next up, we have the Advanced Speakers of the Hill. They're the king of the hills. Look at that with all the awards. Richmond Hill, hey. Nice. Then next we have is the Court of Blarney. These guys must be serious. Yes. I love it. Newmarket. Oh, be careful there. Me. Next up, we have the Town of York Toastmasters. From Aurora, Ontario. Next up, we have Division N. Woo. We're missing some of the alphabets, but that's fine. Love it. Nice, nice. Next up, we have Barrie Toastmasters from Barrie, Ontario, right here, right from Barrie, Ontario. Club 1603. Hey. Next up, we got the Cementation Toastmasters. Yes. Are they cemetery, or you guys working to? North Bay. Wow, from North Bay. That's awesome. Next up, we have the Collingwood Toastmasters. From Collingwood, Ontario. Next, we have Innisfil Toastmasters. From Innisfil, Ontario. Very nice, very nice. Next, we have North Bay and Area Toastmasters. From North Bay, Ontario. Thank you. Very nice. Next, we have OPS North Bay Toastmasters. And again, from North Bay, Ontario. Oh, be careful. Sorry. I got to move that monitor.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, let's give them a big round of applause. We're now going to have the land acknowledgement by Della Faulkner. Bruce, you ready?
Morning, Ruby. Like many of you, I am on a journey of reconciliation with Indigenous peoples in Canada. I wish to acknowledge this morning that the land on which we gather in Barrie for this conference is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee Anishinaabe people. Since I am joining you virtually from Ottawa, I acknowledge that I am on the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people. Whether you're participating in person or virtually, I recognize that we all work and play in various locations, so you may be on a different Indigenous territory. I encourage you to take a moment now to think of this. You can find out which Indigenous territory you are on by going to the website www.whose.land. Back to you, Ruby.
Thank you. Thank you, Della. Another protocol. May I call on Division B Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Cheryl Bates, to give us the district mission.
Good morning. The mission of District 123 is to build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cheryl. And now, fellow Toastmasters, introducing again our one and only Sergeant at Arms, Distinguished Toastmaster Florette Nags.
Thank you so much, Ruby. It's such a pleasure to be here. My name is Florette Nags, Distinguished Toastmaster with Barrie Toastmasters Club 1603. I've been a Toastmaster for 12 years, and it's a real honor to be here in the opening ceremonies with you today. So thank you so much for attending with us today. I also have a great honor to introduce our chair of the District 123 Conference. Her name is Ruby Talavera, and she is a distinguished Toastmaster. Ruby is currently the president of Star Toastmasters Club and the past president of the Advanced Speakers on the Hill. She is the past president also of the Golden Gavel Club. She has many honors. Ruby was awarded President of the Year in District 60. She was also awarded the Division Governor of the Year in District 86. She was awarded Toastmaster of the Year in District 86 as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a warm welcome for the mighty Ruby Talavera. I also have the honor to welcome my co-MC tonight. He is a new member of Toastmasters, and he is the VP of Public Relations for the Star Club. He is an entrepreneur and a beautiful speaker. Please welcome to the conference, Ali Kandani.
Sorry, folks. Yeah, so we have first a very talented person to sing the Canadian national anthem. U.S. first. All right, all right. No, I do. The person, so the person sing the U.S. national anthem, Sandra sang. Santa sang.
Please rise, everyone. Thank you. And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming through broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Santa. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Next up, the Canadian national anthem sang by Jess Carlos.
Check. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, through patriot love, in all thy sons command, with glowing heart we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From afar and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, we are land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you so much, Jess Carlos. That was amazing. Thank you both for the national anthems. Okay, moving right along. So I have the distinguished pleasure to bring up our regional director, Chris Nelson. Little bio about Chris Nelson. Thank you. Little bio about Chris Nelson. When she joined Toastmasters in 2014, she thought she was joining to conquer a fear of speaking in front of people. Since that brave day, she learned and gained so much more than she ever imagined, including multiple district leadership roles and a distinguished Toastmaster award in each of the pathways and legacy programs. One of Chris's favorite quotes is from Henry Ward Beecher, and I quote, "We should not judge people by their peak of excellence, but by the distance they have traveled from the point where they have started," end quote. When she looks at the distance she already has traveled, she's excited to see how she will continue to cover the distance to her own peak of excellence and beyond. Never mind. So, may I have the distinguished honor of welcoming Chris Nelson.
Thank you, Ali. You see what happens when you forward emails? I am so glad that you're all here today. I'm Chris Nelson. I have the privilege of serving all of you and all of District 123 as our district director this year. It's definitely been a very interesting year with all kinds of challenges that we didn't necessarily expect. Back in June of last year, I thought, well, you know, maybe by September or so, we'll be back to normal. Anybody think we're back to normal yet? I'm not real sure about that myself. But it's absolutely amazing to see every single one of you here, to have so many people here in person, and to have so many people who are able to be here and join us online at our first ever hybrid district conference. I am thrilled to have Bruce Richardson and his team at Premier Event looking after all of our hybrid capabilities and making sure that everything runs smoothly, and just welcoming people from all over Ontario, all over District 123, and I think in some cases all over the world. This is exciting. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I am thrilled that you're here. I look forward to continuing my own journey of excellence, and I hope that you too are going to continue your journey to excellence and beyond right here at our District 123 conference. Have a wonderful time, and come say hi to me, because I'd love to meet you. There you are, Ali. This is the problem with screens that are bigger than I am. I can't see people. Come on over, Ali. We're good.
All right. Thank you so much.
Next on the agenda
Yeah.
is the Toast to Canada, or U.S. and then Toast to Canada.
Okay, so thank you so much, Chris Nelson. That was really heartwarming. Next up on our agenda, we have the Toast to Canada and Toast to USA. Toast to USA.
Good morning, everyone. How are we today? Awesome. I first want to thank Georgian College for this amazing opportunity for our district. But without any further ado, welcome to all our Canadian, American, and international Toastmasters friends. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. I hope we can all enjoy ourselves in the next 48 hours, and we can all, and we have together both here in person and virtual as well. Have fun, and don't hesitate to thank all of the guest speakers for taking time out of the schedule to be here. Thank you very much for Toastmasters International for this amazing conference, and everyone, have fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bronwyn Downey.
Thank you so much for the Toast to USA. Now we have the Toast to Canada. Oh, you're doing the Toast to Canada?
Fellow Toastmasters, I'm not Verity Price. I wish I was. Okay, the toast by Bronwyn Downey is a toast to
Canada, the U.S., and international.
Okay. So now Claire is going to give us a toast to the USA. Please help me welcome Claire Zeng, Distinguished Toastmaster.
That's awesome. Good morning. Madam Toast District Director and fellow Toastmaster and guests. It's my privilege and honor to propose a toast to our southern neighbor, the United States of America. President John F. Kennedy said, "We choose to go to the moon." But why? Why the moon? Why we climb the highest mountain? It's not because it's easy, but because it's hard. Fellow Toastmaster, let me ask you a question. Do you remember what you chose when you joined Toastmasters? You chose to become a better person, a better person, a better version of yourself. I know that's what I chose when I joined Toastmasters. Today, on this very sunny and gorgeous morning, let's appreciate the hard work we have done to become the best version of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise if you are able? And join me in a toast to the United States of America and inspiration to us all. To the United States of America and inspiration to us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the toast to USA. Now, she came. She
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we are now going to hear from our very own district director. Please help me welcome Chris Nelson again for a special award.
Are you sick of me yet? Awesome. That is a really good answer, because if you were, I guess this would be not that much fun, right? It is so exciting to have all of you here. We have so much ahead of us. One of the incredible things about setting up a new district is that we have a chance to do all of the things in a way that's best for us. We have a chance to look and say, this is what went well. This is what we want to carry on. This we didn't love, or maybe it was perfect 20 years ago and it's not that perfect now. And we have the opportunity to change that, to look at what's best for us now and to move forward. We've had some amazing people in district leadership this year who have come up with great ideas, who've inspired us, who have brought us so many things. And it's been really exciting to watch the ideas that those people have come forth with as we build our new district and as we look to move forward and to build a strong foundation to form our future. When I ran for election for this job, and yes, I actually volunteered for it. Not sure about that some days, but I'm still pretty glad. I ran on a platform of integrity and inclusivity and achievement. And I think in a lot of ways, we have achieved all of those things. We've, in so many ways, demonstrated integrity in looking at choosing to do the right thing in our district because it's the right thing for who is here now. Because who was there 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago isn't the same people. We change, what's around us changes, and if you're not sure about that, I encourage you to look at the last 2 years, because trust me, the world has changed. Putting that out there. We've demonstrated inclusivity by getting to know people from all over our district, and one of the things that has just really brought joy to my heart is watching the way our division directors have all worked together in their division contests. Division directors, you guys rock. I have loved. We have amazing division directors, and I'm so tickled that so many of them are here. And Barry came all the way back from his recent move. I'm not going to speak about that, but Barry Doctor, thank you for coming all the way back here just to be at our district conference. Yay. We've had a lot of fun building inclusivity, getting to know new people, getting to know what they have to offer, what they can bring to us, and how we can all grow and learn from different viewpoints, because the way we see things in Timmins isn't really the way we see them in Brampton or Belleville. Am I right? We're all a little bit different, and when we get to Toronto, that's a whole different story entirely. We've demonstrated achievement. We've had nearly 1,000 educational awards already this year. Is that amazing? Yes? And that's your fault, just putting that out there. We've had all kinds of educational awards. We've had people who have, whoa, I didn't do that. Whatever it was, I'm innocent. Totally not me. We've had all kinds of people who've achieved terrific things, from Distinguished Toastmaster Awards to Pathways Awards, to just stepping out of their comfort zone and trying something new, like running a district conference or standing up and giving a toast and doing all of the incredible things that we have going on here at our conference and throughout our district over the entire year. Did you know that 75% of our district executive committee members are brand new to their jobs this year? Wow. That's awesome. I think that's amazing. Don't you think they're amazing? All of those people stepped up out of their comfort zone and did something different because they wanted to learn and to grow and to develop. And to me, that's really a pivotal way to demonstrate integrity and achievement. And through inclusivity, we're able to bring all of those people in and let them be a part of our district and build ourselves new leaders for tomorrow. One of my favorite quotes, and if you've ever gotten an email from me, you have definitely seen this, is, I'm going to quote this wrong, from Jack Welch: before you are a leader, success is all about building yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about building others. And to me, one of the most important things in our district this year was building new leaders. With 75% of our district executive council as new leaders, with so many people at a conference for the first time. Who's never been to a conference before? I'm seeing a whole bunch of hands. Yay! Thank you for being here. Who's never been to a District 123 conference before? See? Right answer. Way to go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of District 123. And thank you for not just honoring, but really embodying our principles of integrity, inclusivity, and achievement. You rock, and I am absolutely thrilled to serve every single one of you. Have a wonderful weekend. I can't wait to know you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chris Nelson. That was such a heartwarming speech. Thank you. Another round of applause, guys. Come on, another round of applause. That's right.
Dignitaries in the room.
Okay, so now comes the part that we're going to recognize every dignitary that we have here. So, starting off is Don Frail, our past district governor. Please. Thank you, Don. Next up, we have Myrna Barth, District 86 Director. Next, we have Jean McAllister, past District Governor. Next we have Ross Mackay, past District Governor, past International Director, accredited speaker. Ross, are you here? Are you not here? Okay, you're online, virtual, got it.
Craig Valentine.
Next, we have the Craig Valentine, the world champion public speaking. Next, we have Mike Shorman, CNL awardee. And our very own Iona Rodriguez, VIP of PQD and DD elect. Iona, where are you? She's probably outside. Next, we have Leslie Benfield, VIP of CGE and PQD elect. Leslie was here. He was here, actually, I saw him. Next, we have Diane Patton Sutherland, VIP Club Growth Director elect. Last but not least, we have Roger Caesar, D86 third place world champion. Take a bow, yes. Okay, guys, seeing that we've done such a wonderful job of keeping composure, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Enjoy. 5-minute break, 5 minutes.
Before you guys go out for a break, I know there's coffee and tea outside. There's something that we're missing, and that is the Community Service Award to be presented by District Director Chris Nelson. Is Michelle Spears here? Oh, there she is. Okay, Chris, over to you. Please give her a big round of applause.
I'm not sure why I keep putting that thing back on, but I hear there's a rule about it. One of the things that we looked at when we started the new district was, what awards do we want to give? What's important to us? What do we want to recognize in our district? And one of the things that really came to mind was that we wanted to look at people who take their Toastmaster skills beyond Toastmasters. Because practicing your Toastmaster skills in your club is amazing. That's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's where all these things come from. You like practicing your skills in your club? I like practicing my skills in my club. 8 years ago, that was the only way I was practicing my skills. But there are people in our community who go beyond that. There are people in our community, in our Toastmasters community, in our District 123 community, who go way beyond practicing their skills in their club, and they use those skills to make a difference in their community, for the people around them, for the communities around them, and for others. And at the end of the day, I think that's a really big part of what's important, because building communication and leadership skills is wonderful. But if we never apply them beyond these narrow boundaries, what are we doing with them? If we don't apply those skills to our family, to our workplace, to our community, to whatever else is around us, what's really happening? I don't know about you, but I thought that was a key priority. And so when we looked at awards, one of the things I wanted to do was to have an award that recognized someone who gave back, who used those skills beyond their community. We put out the call earlier this year for the Community Service Award, and reading the accolades for this award just really warmed my heart because they were amazing. I'm reading this and going, wow, this person's incredible. Look at all the things she's given back. Look at all the things she's done. This is awesome. And best of all, it's somebody I know and consider a friend. And so it is my joy and my honor and my absolute thrill to announce our first ever District 123 Community Service Award winner, my friend, Distinguished Toastmaster, Michelle Speer. Come on down, Michelle. Thank you. Michelle's going to share a few words with us now.
Thank you very much. Now, I was expecting a podium so that you wouldn't see me reading my notes. So I'm just going to move over here if that's okay. I did the same thing. You did the same thing, okay. Can everybody see me? Yes. All right. Thank you, Madam District Director, fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries, and welcome guests. We are all hardwired for stories. From the time that man started to paint scenes on cave walls, to troubadours traveling from town to town, to books and movies, stories are part of us. They are the foundations of our history, how we connect, and how information is shared. Our narratives both shape and reflect our cultures and societies. My love of stories and storytelling, combined with what I've learned in Toastmasters, has laid the foundation for a lifelong passion. In 2019, I received an email from a woman who wanted to start a Toastmasters club. Great! You know, there's a little check mark on my DTM list. Well, I called her and we started talking about what she had in mind. Judy was the director of Newcomer Women's Services Toronto, an organization that helps newcomers settle in, learn English, get job training, and find employment. Several times a year, they run a program called Sister to Sister, where women from the community help train the participants in everything from project management to conflict resolution. The range of services offered is incredible. Well, it quickly became clear that a Toastmasters club wasn't going to work because their program only ran for 6 weeks. Great, I thought. Speechcraft also counts towards my DTM. But that wasn't going to work, as I was only given 4 hours to turn these women into public speakers who could capture an audience. Well, with some trepidation and a whole lot of bravado, I said yes. I was asked to teach them how to develop confidence, share all my tips and tricks that I knew, and then to write a speech and deliver it well in 4 hours. Well, the ladies were filled with uncertainty. They didn't know how to start conversations with total strangers in English, and they weren't comfortable in strange situations. In fact, except for being a newcomer, they sounded just like me before I joined Toastmasters. In the first session, I taught them about stories and the different kinds of stories that we tell. How sometimes the stories are used to amuse our listeners, and sometimes how they're used to share information. Interesting conversations are ones that include stories because we are hardwired for them, and we want to hear them. And so I casually asked one of the women to tell me about yourself. What came out of it was heartbreaking. She's a Uyghur who was on her honeymoon in Paris, where she found out that her family were all forcibly taken and put into re-education centers in China. She was not allowed to go back, or else she would have been arrested as well. She and her husband decided to come to Canada, but because of document issues, he was not allowed to leave France, and she was not allowed to stay. So she came to Canada, and she's been here alone now for 7 years. She wanted to learn how to fight for her family and her husband and get them free. She wanted to learn to speak so that people would listen. And as she broke down into tears, another woman got up and held her and addressed the group as she rocked the crying woman back and forth. She had watched her husband and her children get slaughtered in a refugee camp. She was raped and abused until she finally got out of the camp and came to Canada. She too wanted to fight for her loved ones and bring awareness to their situation. Her anger and sorrow spilled out. We were all gripped by the raw honesty and the power of her story. More women got up and spoke and shared their stories. It was a time of honesty and a time of healing. It was a time of connection. It was a time of intensely personal and shocking stories. And we cannot avoid telling stories. We are hardwired for it. And stories will let us express our emotions in a way that a speech just can't. I've been asked to go back and teach the storytelling many times now. The stories may change and the results always surprise me. My sessions are always towards the end of the 6-week program. So these sisters have been working together for over a month. But until they get to the storytelling, they have learned very little about each other. And what ends up happening is that they start to find out that they have more in common than they thought, because they're sharing their stories. They make connections, and they share visions, and they realize this is something we can do together. And that's when the magic happens. And that's when I start going, I have goosebumps and chills running up and down my spine. Souls and hearts begin the process of healing. And as they realize that they're not alone, they talk about their dreams. Several ladies in one group, and this was amazing, had a vision, and instead of going out and looking for work, they formed their own company so that they could help the people that they wanted to really focus on, develop skills. And projects like this are being birthed all over the place, but until they know what's going on and what they have in common and what their dreams are, it doesn't happen. I was asked to start helping another group of sisters prepare for job interviews. And once again, we used stories that illustrated their skills, their abilities, their non-Canadian work experience, the stuff that the employers really wanted to hear and have demonstrated for them. So we built libraries of stories that they could use to answer any question. I still get emails from them saying, I got the job, I got a promotion, thank you so much, they loved my story, they keep talking about it. And you know what, that just slaps a silly old grin on my face, and I'm just smiling for days and days and days. I want them to succeed. Toastmasters has taught me how to organize what I want to say, and then given me the skills to say what I want to say. It's given me the courage to speak in front of hundreds of people and feel confident. It's taught me how to listen, how to give good feedback. And I've brought those skills into working with the newcomer women, and I've passed them on. But it's the stories that have taught me how to feel, how to be vulnerable, how to open my heart. I am hardwired for stories. So are you. And through storytelling, these women have been able to find their voice, to build their confidence, to connect, to form charitable organizations, to partner with companies, to find jobs, build relationships, and start to heal. They have been vulnerable, and they have shared that with me and with each other. We are hardwired for stories, and these women want their stories heard. They want us to understand them. They want us to help them change the world. As much as they have learned from me, I have learned even more from them. They are strong, resilient, and unbelievably courageous. Toastmasters has far more to offer than you think. It's not just about being part of a club or serving the district. It's about taking what you've learned to the communities and making a difference. It's about seeing doors open to a world of possibilities and then stepping through those doors. I encourage each of you to say yes to every opportunity that Toastmasters has to offer you. And if opportunities aren't banging down your door, go beyond the safety of your club and create the opportunities yourself. Expand your network and be open to learning, because the skills you develop at Toastmasters will increase the impact and influence you have on the world around you. I am thrilled and humbled to be the recipient of the District 123 Community Service Award, and I thank you.
It didn't come.